Okay, let's see. Let's go ahead and get started because everybody's not here. If anybody else comes on, that's fine. What I want to talk about tonight is that I want to kind of maybe focus a little bit on marketing for the 3X program that Tim Sales has been working on. That a lot of us, kind of have signed up for already and are ready to go, just waiting for our affiliate link. Um, I've been chatting with him a little bit, and I hope it's any time. On Sunday, he told me he just said he's trying. And what's happened? What Stefan told me what happened is that Tim's sales tax when people buy the 3X was not matching up to RX's sales tax, what they were charging. So he was trying to get that smoothed out. So hopefully it's maybe tonight, maybe tomorrow, whatever. Within a few days we'll have it. But I want to make sure that our team's prepared. And, Tim sent me the link and said, hey, Michael, he sent me the link and said, share it with your leaders. So I shared it with everybody just because I wanted to have everybody aware of it. I can tell you he did not share it RX wide. There's a lot of people in RX don't know about it. So, hi, Chris. And so a lot of people don't know about it, but we do.
Please remain on the line.
And so I just want to make sure that everybody knows about it. I'm gonna mute everybody. You can unmute yourself when you want to talk or something like that. Just the bottom left-hand corner, just unmute yourself, and we can chat and stuff like that. Okay. But I want to make sure that everybody understands who our clients are, because as soon as and I just say that strictly from the fact that I watch everything. Okay, I try to pay attention to everything that's going on. And yesterday, an ad come across Facebook, and Tim was running it. And I'll show you the page here in a minute. And it's really interesting because it opens up a third a customer that we're going to be marketing to. Okay, if you remember, I alluded to two last week. And so let me just share my screen here. And so last week I said we're going to market to weight loss customers and affiliate marketers and also network marketers. Now you maybe have taken that for you assume that, but I'll show you a website that he's put together that actually is a website for network marketers. Now, I'm not guaranteeing 100%, but I'm pretty darn sure that this is part of the front end marketing side. Okay, because again, he's got a goal to get 200,000 men. That's $20 million in revenue, approximately. And I just reiterate this because this is so big. He's going to pay out $11 million. And then if he launches the women's with the same goal, you're talking about a $40 million, endeavor in 1 year. That's a big deal, okay? There's not many people can do that, And so anyway, we obviously know it's for weight loss customers. People want to lose weight. And I get a kick out of all the ads that, I have my TV running on the side right here in my office. And, and I'll pop up and I'll hear an ad for, Jenny Craig or, Nutrisystem. And I watch it. I look at it a little bit because you know what I'm listening for? I'm listening for keywords. Because Nutrisystem can be a keyword. Jenny Craig can be a keyword. I listen to what they're saying. Are they saying lose weight, weight loss, whatever? Because those can be keywords, and I make notes of those and stuff like that. Okay? Can never have too much information. Obviously, we talked about affiliate marketers because affiliate marketers love to they take other people's products and they market them and they make the money. A lot of them will never join RX. It's good for us because we get the product sales when that clinical pack sells and you get 250 points. That's huge. So, if they can sell a $97 product and make $48.50 and they get some ads converting and stuff like that, that's pretty good. That's a pretty good return. Okay. And then network marketers. So let me jump over here and just show you. Let's see, I might have to stop screen sharing and then screen share again. And let me jump over to my web page right here and over to this landing page here. So this is the ad. This is the site that was running yesterday on Facebook, a game changer. Tim Sales lays out his 2016 game plan for quick income and retirement profits. And it's basically geared to network marketers. and he talks about in this little short video.
Hi, this is Tim Sales. I've been working on something underground for the past 3 years. There are 3 serious problems destroying network marketers that must be solved. Number 1, network marketers are not getting customers. Would you agree this is the number 1 point of criticism of the MLM industry? Don't you hear this every time regulators attack an MLM company? Number 2, they're not duplicating a proven model that does actually duplicate.
So anyway, this could be a landing page that he provides in his affiliate, a part of the affiliate program that we can market to network marketers. We could market. I mean, I don't see why not. It has everything on it, branding. It says other country markets coming soon, U.S. and Canada. So, I mean, I look at this and say, I'm just going to assume this is one of our pages we get, okay, which is pretty cool, okay? So, and then, we're going to get the sales letter, which might have a front end to it. There's all kinds of things that you can do about marketing ahead of time to get people to see the program. Michael, one of our guys, he's on today. He asked me about, could you preempt the $97 program with a meeting? Could you just have like a weight loss training or a weight loss introduction to something that piqued their interest that then sent them at the very end to the weight loss to your link? And I'd say absolutely. If you did, and so I want to kind of go into some mechanics for you here to kind of help you do a few things in the process of getting ready, okay? I know there's several people on the line that know how to do this, but this link right here says 3xfatloss.com/business/promotion equals 10,001. That's a pretty long URL. That's called a URL up here. When somebody says, what's the URL? That's the URL right there. Okay? And so that's the website that they go to, and everybody will have a unique URL. Okay? So I'm going to take and switch back over to my other slides here and share right here. And I'm going to say that you have a URL, and my recommendation is you take and get you a website that you could forward that really long URL to. Okay, so let's say he comes out and says, okay, your domain is going to be 3xfatloss.com/. It might have those other question mark promo equals, but let's say 107. Okay, there are people that will just say if they see that URL, they'll just go to 3xfatloss.com and they'll bypass you. But what happens is when somebody within affiliate marketing, when somebody goes to a URL, it cookies their IP address. Now, what does that mean? Okay, every computer has an IP address. Okay, that's the address of the computer in your home, at your house. Okay, it's like having a house number on your house. You have a house number in the street. Okay, 717 Lake Highway. 727 Lake Hiawassee. Okay, that's a house. That's a unique URL. There's not 2 addresses the same around Orlando, right? On the same street, because the street makes it different. And so when you cookie somebody's IP address, if he's got it set for 90 days, 120 days, when people revisit the website, the system, the affiliate system knows it's them. So somebody comes and clicks on my link, okay? And there's different ways you can set it up. But let's say he's got it set up that he cookies your thing for 90 days or 180 days, 6 months. They come to my website. They go away, they come back, and they find somebody else's website. They're still cookie to me. They buy, I get the sale. Okay, some people don't think that's fair, but the bottom line is that's how it works a lot of times. So if I forward my affiliate link to mens3xfatloss.com, so when somebody goes to mens3xfatloss.com, Google real quick, or whoever you have your domain registered at, just within a millisecond, just sends it to your affiliate link. 3xfatloss.com, 10727, whatever it is. Okay? I'll open up for questions in a minute, but I hope that makes sense because I want to show you how to do that, okay? So you want to forward your domain. You can also shorten your domain. Okay, so let me show you that. I'm jumping back and forth, but let me just show you that. So let me share my screen again, and jump back over here to Google. I mean, to my web browser. And I probably should just take and bring this out this way. Okay. And down just a little bit. Okay. So, I can come over here, and I think it logged me out. Okay, let me log back into my domain manager. And you go into your, wherever you have your URL registered at, okay? So I have it here. So let me just grab a thing, okay? I have a domain. I'll just pick on this one. I got one that's called 765cloud, okay? .com. I can go over here, and I have under settings, I have a thing called forwarding. Manage forwarding. I click on that, okay? And I come over here and I add a forwarding link. So it says, add a forwarding link. So when I go to, if I go to Rick Billing, if I just, I'm just typing for simplicity, you have a thing, I'll go rickbillings.com, forward, and add. So what happens, and save. So it has to propagate just a little bit here. But every time somebody goes to this URL, it'll redirect them to rickbillings.com. Okay, so it's a URL redirect. So that way, if you had to remember a URL to tell somebody to go to the men's weight loss and it's a long URL, what if you just had to tell them to go to 3xvirginia.com or 3xtexas.com or 3x, whatever, okay? It's a much easier thing to do than saying go to blah, 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 / question mark, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so I think everybody gets that. Other thing you could do is you can go to Google Shortener. And the Google Shortener address is goo.gl. Okay, it's free. You got a Google account, you're logged in, and you come over here, and let's pretend this is my affiliate link. I'm going to copy that link up here. I'm going to go to Google Shortener, and I'm going to paste it right here. See that link right there is pasted here. And I'm going to say shorten. So Google now just gives me this shortened URL. So I'd want to write it down. See, it shows a picture where it's going to. So when somebody types this in their browser, or they click on it in an ad, on a picture, whatever like that, it automatically goes to my affiliate link, which points to here. If that was my affiliate link. Okay? But what it also does, it keeps statistics. So you come down here, and this shows the statistics right here, okay? And so it says it's got 19 clicks. And you can look how many it got 2 hours ago, 1 day ago, a week ago, all time, or whatever. And then you can look at the details here. And it shows you, this is free. And it kind of shows you some analytics. Now, this is not an active link I was promoting. But it shows you where the traffic's coming from. Facebook, Google, unknown. What countries it's coming from. What kind of computer. It's a little small analytics built into the Google Shortener right here. So, and that ad stays there. I've made some of these in 2013 down here. Okay, it just stays in your account. And when I want to come over here like this right here, I want to grab this. I just click on it, and there's where it's going to. Okay, so it redirected to there. But you just go ahead and grab it, and then you if you want to put something on Facebook, which we'll show you in a minute, you just use that URL to put it on Facebook, and nobody knows what it is. So now they're a little bit curious. They're going to go clicking on it, right? So you could use a shortener, you could use a redirect, okay? And so I'm telling you this because, Tim doesn't care if you get a redirect to an affiliate link. It's part of the way affiliate marketing works. And the sooner you get one for the men's, one for the women's, maybe one for the business for network marketers, it's up to you. They're only about $10 or $12 a year to have a website, a URL name, as long as you pay for it. And the bottom line is that once it launches and there's thousands and tens of thousands of people, all the URLs are going to be gone, right? And doesn't mean you have to have something that says weight loss. My son registered one called Ignite 3X, okay? And he's going to build something on Instagram and tie it into Facebook and links. So he's got Ignite 3X, okay? So anyway, it's just, I want to cover the domain, redirects, and I'm going to come back here and say, is there any questions? Go ahead and unmute yourself, just bottom left-hand corner, if you have any questions about that so far.
I have a question, Rick.
Yes, Nancy.
Since there's going to be a women's at loss coming soon, I hope, and we get both for the same account.
Yep.
Charge. We're going to need separate URLs for men's and women's. Do you
I would.
think?
Okay, because see, the men's is called 3X fat loss. The women's is called 3X weight loss.
Oh, it is really. I didn't know that.
Yes.
Okay.
So women's is because I think that he didn't want to offend women and say 3X. So they called it 3X weight loss and 3X fat loss. So the fat loss is for men, the weight loss is for women. And the fat loss has
Thanks for
a
that, too.
green logo on it and a women's weight loss. And if you go on Facebook and look out, you can see Laura's already made a page. Laura, Tim's wife, is the one that's doing the videos on that. So, and it's has a purple kind of a purple tip. Okay. Other questions?
When's that going to launch, Rick?
Well, what he said in the videos as we went through the course was January 10th. Okay, so don't really know. Exactly. I mean, apparently that means it's done. As soon as they get the sales tax thing is out, is when the fat loss is going to launch, and then okay. Other questions?
Yes, Rick. Can you create your own shortened name, or is just you have to Google is in control of setting up the names, the URL?
Okay, so the Bitly's a service. The Bitly has a shortening service. Google's a shortening service. And is that what you mean, or when you say setting up, you mean like have your own shortening service?
Yes,
There's
having your
software
own.
out there. There's software out there. You can use link cloaking also. You could do if you have your own domain, like I have rickbillings.com, and if you go to rickbillings.com/aweber, that's the email marketing program. That's an affiliate, and that's called link cloaking. It's a plugin, free plugin, link cloaking. And then you can sit there and put the affiliate link and name anything you want, and it's always rickbillings.com/whatever name you put. And that's a way to do it also. You could have one URL and add link cloaking to it, and you could put 100 different affiliate links on there. So yes.
Yeah. Okay.
What is it? CLO?
Link cloaking, CLOAKING. So when you add a plugin on WordPress, you just put link cloaking, and they'll give you several options. Look at the ones. I forgot the exact one I have. I can tell you sometime. Okay.
Rick,
Yes.
maybe someone is really good at taking down all of these things and can put it in the chat room so everybody else can just do a cut and paste.
Okay. So if somebody wants
Not
to do that,
you.
they can.
You've got
Yeah.
enough to do.
Okay. Okay. Other questions before we keep going on?
Can you go over that Google what it was for Google shortening again? What was the
GOOL. I can put that in here. So it's GOO.GL. So if you go there to that website, that's actually a website. That's Google's website. And you're logged excuse me. And you have a Gmail account and you logged in, you can just go there every time. It'll just keep all your statistics in your account.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Okay, so let me continue here. Okay, so have any of you heard of Snagit?
No.
Yes.
Okay. Snagit is a screen capture software. It will capture a picture or a video, only a 5-minute video or a picture. Okay, so it sits and resides in on your side of your browser. You probably don't see that, but let me go to Snagit. If you go to Snagit, snagit.com, it'll direct you to techsmith.com, which is the people that make Snagit. They also make Camtasia, which is a screen capture for making screen capturing your whole screen and stuff like that on the PC side. I use ScreenFlow on the Mac, but on the PC side. And this is, I believe it's $59. Let me see. There's a trial, 24. That's an upgrade. $49. It's the best $49 you could ever spend. Okay, and you could go on here and read about it. But what it does, it sits on the side. And let me see if I can just show my whole screen so you can see it. Share desktop. Let's see. Share desktop. Okay. Okay, so you can see my whole screen now. Tell me, can you see the Snagit pop out? It doesn't pop out. Yeah, there it is. You see it pop out on the side over there?
Yeah.
Okay, so it sits there all the time. So it just sits on the side, and I just hover my mouse over and it comes out. I click on the red dot, and now it gives me a crosshair. Okay? I can take a screenshot of anything I want. Okay? So I got a screenshot there. I have two choices. I can take a picture of it, and it will save it in my downloads folder, or the folder I set up, okay? And I can do a video, and it'll let me record a 5-minute video. And I can annotate an era, or I can annotate a little thing. I can talk about anything, and I can send that video to somebody, okay? But let me just take a picture. Takes a picture, and it comes up and opens a box, or dialog box. I can draw arrows on this. I can type on this. I can do circles. I can do all kinds of stuff. I can do little pop-up windows and type in the pop-up window. You know, and I do this all the time if I catch an error at ARIIX and I send it to them, okay? Out of this program, I can immediately click my email link. It opens my email up right here, and it'll send this file directly out of my email to somebody. There it is right there. Okay? But most of all, I come over here and I save this. And I go save as, and I add it to my, a folder. I'll put my download folder just for right now. And what it defaults to is, and I close it, and it's sitting on the side. And if I go look at my download folder up here on my computer, and I go to downloads, it puts the date. So it puts up here 16/14 at 2014, which is 8 military time, 8/24/32. And it makes that so all the way down to the second, so you can never duplicate the file. I usually rename it, but if I need to click on it, there it is. Okay? So why do I tell you that? You can't believe, I have the biggest image library that you've ever seen in your life of everything. If I can't right-click on a picture, I'll save it. I'm just telling you this because as we go along and you need some images to do some marketing for the 3X Fat Loss program, you need to be collecting some images. So I have, like, for an example, Tim sales images, which we'll use tonight. There's a couple screenshots. One's off the thing, and then there's a screen, and I'll tell you why in a few minutes. The point is, you screenshot, you save it, you rename it, you start cataloging some images in a folder on your computer. Okay, because when you get into doing online marketing, you need those. Okay, so this is a great program for a lot of things. $49. I think that I think you have it forever, and there's probably updates here and there, but I don't think I've updated in a year or two. And it's a good program for just capturing your screen and if you need to email it to somebody, if you need to use it for marketing or whatever. Okay, so let's see. Let's go to. Let me just shift back over here. Any questions on it as we go along here?
Good.
Okay, so let's go down here. That's Snagit. I did a little demo of that. Okay. Let's talk about Facebook, posting on Facebook. I want to show you a way that is, and I want to show you an elementary way, okay? Something that's very easy to do. I say low risk because the advertising of doing this is very low risk, and it's very, very effective, okay? A lot of people do this, okay? So let me go ahead and jump over here to Facebook. And let's get over here to the website. Right there, right there. Okay, so I'm going to close a couple of these windows. Google, we don't need that no more. We don't need that no more. We don't need that one. Okay, and slide this over. Okay, so you have to have a fan page. Okay, so when I come over here, this right here obviously is my my personal page on Facebook. Okay, and then when you hit the home button up here, this is your news feed. Now I hope everybody knows the things you follow. Everything you do on Facebook creates a profile what Facebook wants to show you. There's not two timelines in all of Facebook that are alike. There can't be. It's impossible to have two timelines. And people say, well, why don't I see that? Well, because you're not following them. The other thing you want to do is if you find something interesting, I don't even know who this person, oh, this is Jeff thing. If you find something and you always want to see Jeffrey's post, go over here to this little down arrow here and put let's see, you can follow his post. So it shows you his post. Well, that's his post there. Let me go to. Here's one right here. This guy's in Facebook. I marked him right here to see his post all the time first. I want to see what this guy's posting, right? So you can go over there and tell Facebook, I want to see that post. Okay, right here. Let's see, where are you? More notifications. Turn on notifications. Turn on notifications for this post right there. You turn that on, you'll get notifications when they post and stuff like that. Let's say that, let's go down here. Let's say, let me click back on here. Okay, click right here. You want this image right here for an example. You wouldn't want this one because this one's for Korea. But if you wanted it, you'd right click, save the image to your computer. Obviously, that's a no-brainer. But let's say that it was, and here's another one. You know, you can get that one, but say if there's an image that you wanted. You like this image here. You thought, that's a cool image. I could put some type over here and stuff like that. So you just right-click and save it to your computer. I'm going to save it because I'm going to jump over here. Here's what I do. I'm going to just show you exactly what I do. I go to Desktop, ARIIX. I catalog everything. So I'm going to go over to the products. I'm going to go over here to SlenderX right here. And I'll pop it into folders, photos. Okay? And I'll just put, SlenderX. I'll just put focus, just to kind of give it a thing like that, because it's out of focus. Just name it differently. And that's in there. I want to use that picture later. I know I got it in there. I go to my SlenderX folder, hunting for a SlenderX image. I got a whole library of images I can pick from. Okay? Now, if you see an image that has a copyright on it, stay away from it. You see Shutterfly, stay away from it. You'll get in trouble. Some of those companies fish. They put stuff out there. You take an image. They say you got their image. It's copyrighted. And they send you a letter and say you owe us for that image. Stay away from anything that's got writing on it from some other, thing. If it doesn't, it's out there, you can, to a certain extent, you can use it, okay? So let's say
what kind of writing are you talking about? Like on the poster itself?
Copyright. A copyright thing. Oh, that's I'm clicking on a thing there. Let's see if it's a copyright. Let me see if I can find one here. Okay, let's say I wanted Ray Higdon. Whoops, let me get off there. Let's say I wanted Ray Higdon's image that looked like that. You'd see a copyright on it somewhere, Eric. So you'd see, you'd see Shutterfly or, Photo Bucket or something like that across there. That's their image. They sell those. Okay? I see people copy them, make them, put them on ads and put them in PowerPoints. They're crazy. I mean, it looks unprofessional anyway. But let's say I wanted that. I'd just come over here to snag it right here. I'd draw right across here. When you get in here, it lets you zoom in. Look at it. It zooms right in there. And I'd come right across there like that, and I could take this image. Maybe I'm going to use it for marketing. I can save it. I'm not going to, and I'd have that. That would be an image. It looks like a video play button because it's got a button on there. So that's a good thing. Okay? So as we go along, and most of these you can click on. In this case, I click on it. I can tell it's going to take me to it. Well, let me see. Yeah, it's going to take me to a picture right there. But let's say I only wanted a piece of this picture, and I only wanted this right here. Because one thing that's really good to do is make things look different. If you're going to copy a picture, why not copy a picture that looks and make it look a little different, right? Maybe you want to say, I need to write some text over here. So I want to have this image with a lot of space right there. Let me get off. That's not a good example. Let me click on it first. So it's larger. Let me say I want to come over here and snag this right here. And I want to put something up in this corner like this right here. Waist level. So right here. And I'm going to put type across the top. Why is Zuckerberg jogging without his security detail? No. You know what I'm saying? I'm just making stuff up. Okay? So you get that point of it right there. So now let's talk about posting on here. So if I come over here, I have to post on that I can promote and advertise. I got to do that on my fan page. Okay? Or my page right here. So here it is right here. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to come over here. When you make a post on your page, you're able to boost it. Like here's a post. Nobody sees this except you. So let's go ahead and do a post right here. And let's come over here and say, I was writing something down earlier. Who's I interested and the thing. Oops. Let me get it done first, and then I'll talk. Interested in finding out what Tim Sales has been doing with big and I'm making up a URL there if you can't tell. Okay, and a photo. I grab a photo. I come over here and say, okay, where am I at? Let's see. Reps. Okay, reps. I'm very organized. If you can't tell, I can navigate to anything within seconds. Okay, whoops, that's not the category I want. I want Tim Sales's images, and I want, let's say, this image right here. Okay, a couple things. I think it's going to be key to use Tim's image in the beginning, because he's the active character in 3X. Okay, and if you want something big, you ought to study, .com Secrets by Russell Brunson. I mean, his clients are $1 million clients that he consults with. They have to pay him $1 million. You don't consult with him. He's 34 years old, one of the most successful guys online. He teaches, the likes of Tony Robbins and these other people on funnels and stuff. And if you go through there, you'll see. I mean, Tim's even checked his stuff out. So anyway. Whoa, Yahoo, Chris. Okay, I'll say that in a minute. Okay, so anyway, we got his picture. So, who's interested in finding out what Tim Sales, spell his name right, Sales, has been doing with an underground project for the last 3 years? Okay, so you look at this, it has nothing about weight loss. It's very curious, right? And then we send them to... Maybe you do one and send them to the network marketing link. Maybe I don't know if we'd send them to the weight loss link. You might want to do something a little bit different there, but Facebook don't like those. Okay. So you post this. Okay. So you publish it. Now I'm going to take that URL out. Edit it. So it comes out, and this is there. Okay. So this ad, Tim has a face recognition, big time. Maybe we might do one to put Tim Sales' name across there. Okay. Google's real funny about how much text you can have on a picture. When you promote it, when you advertise, you can post it in a post like this, but when you advertise, okay? So somebody reads it, says, "Who's interested in finding out what Tim Sales has been doing with an underground project for the last 3 years?" I am. Click, okay, and they're clicking right here, and it goes right to your site. Okay, so I'm going to delete this because I'm going to show you something else because that's not a right URL, and I don't want that on there on the thing going. So I'm going to look at all these things right down here that you can post. Okay, here's one from, this is actually an article from my site, but here's one right here. Would you join a multi-level marketing company for retirement income? So let's deal with this one right here. You can deal with any one, but this is an article that I wrote on my website and went to here. But let's say it goes to a landing page. I can hit boost, okay, and this is what's key. It brings this up as an ad. Now, picture this is like Tim's image or whatever, okay? And it brings it up as an ad. And when they click on this URL, let's say that takes us to a landing page, our affiliate link, okay? So you can come over here, and you can say you can target your audience. So you pick an audience, okay? Who would you like to see this? People who like your page. So that's going to target the people that already like your page. No, I want new people. I don't want the people already on my page. I want new people. People who like your page and their friends. Well, maybe I want the people who like my page and their friends. Okay, that's a big audience. Or people you choose from a target audience. I'm going to do that. So I'm going to create a target audience here. See that little button over here? I don't know if you see it right there. There's a link, create new audience. So now what audience? Let's name it. Let's name this audience. I'm going to name it Tim Sales 3X MLM. So I know it's going to go to the Tim Sales is the project. It's going to be for 3X and it's going to MLMers. Okay? So what countries? Okay? I'm going to pick US and Canada. Canada, because that's where the program's available now. I want to pick people that are, 30 to 60. Anything you want. You can break it up and pick 30 to 40, make another one 40 to 50, make another one 50 to 60. Okay? And see how they pull. You want men, you want women, you want all. Well, this is an MLM, so I can keep them all. What are the interests? It defaulted last one. Who are the interests? Well, if you want MLM people, the people that you're looking for are people that, one big one is Eric Worre's Network Marketing Pro. He's got some almost 1 million people following it. So, Network Marketing, and it'll pop up here. Okay, Marketing Pro right there. Okay, and then it gives you some other suggestions. Hey, do you want network multi-level marketing? Do you want Jim Rohn? Do you want direct sales? I'm just going to pick those two, Network Marketing Pro and multi-level marketing. You don't want to get crazy and put a ton of these in there. You can target any company. You can target other companies in here. Okay, and you can do this for anything. You can market whatever you want to market. I hit save. So that's my audience. Okay, here's my audience. Now it comes down to a budget. This is what's so easy about this. You pick a budget. Do I want to? If I spend $10, Facebook's saying your reach is about 4,100 to 11,000 people out of the 590,000 that are in these groups that you just put in there for your audience. In the U.S., 600,000 that are friends of those pages. What it's saying, we'll serve you up about 4,100 to 1,100 people. You don't know. How long do you want to run this duration? 1 day, 7 days, 14 days. Okay? Or until a certain date. Till the end of the week. 3 days, 4 days. Now here's the thing you have to realize. Okay? Let's say you say, I want to spend $20. And 20 is going to give you 7,700 to 2,000. Going down on Facebook. Possible people to like your page or actually see it. It's kind of impressions flying by the news feed. Do you know if you run it 1 day, you'll get all those in 1 day? Or if you run it 7 days, it'll spread over 7 days? So do you want to wait 7 days to get the results for $20, or do you want to work 1 day to get the results for $20?
1 day.
Yeah, exactly. So the point is that, or even 2 days, you could say, okay, run this ad until the 5th. Okay, so to spread over 2 days or tomorrow, whatever. Okay, so if you click it here, you can run it to a certain time. I just say 1 day, let it go all in 1 day. Now, there's certain things you might not want to run it on Saturday. You might not want to run it on, Sunday. You might say, okay, Monday's a bad day. I mean, people are looking. Friday, people are looking. They're fed up with their job, or whatever. Or they're looking, okay? And then there's some pixel things we won't deal with that right now. And then obviously your card that's on file, it's going to show you. And you just hit boost. Now, I'm not going to do this, but because I don't want to do it to this post, okay? And then you boost the post, and it goes to Facebook. They look at it. They have to approve it, okay? And they're kind of particular, But the thing about it is Facebook's got hundreds and thousands of people approving ads. So if it doesn't go through, wait 6 hours, tweak it just a little bit, and send it through again. Maybe change the picture, send it through again. Don't give up. It sometimes takes 2 or 3 times. If anything, you can there's several things that people say in the industry. Wait till after 9 o'clock at night. Then the night crew gets it. Okay? Versus the day crew. It's amazing. That's true. You can sometimes wait till later in the evening, early in the morning. When you first get up, send it out there. The time, if you get up it's California time, if that's where they're at or whatever, the point is different people see it every time. I've had the same ad get approved by one and not somebody else. Okay, and I've had an ad get approved. Actually, let me just show you what happened today. I'm going to hit cancel here. Let me just show you this. I ran this ad right here for .com Secrets, and it says it's not running. But it got approved, because I was showing this book. It got approved and reached 173 people, and 4 people hit it, and I spent $2 on a budget, okay? And it went across, and then they come back and said it didn't meet your approval. So it immediately ran, and then they said it didn't reach, okay? And it's because it said that we don't promote things like this or whatever. Well, you just got to keep trying, okay? But with Tim's thing and stuff like that, it's not going to be hard to do. So this is the easiest way to run an ad that you won't get beat up on. I tell you what, you get into Facebook, regular Facebook ads, and you got an ad going, and you're not watching it, and you set your budget, your budget can be gone just like that. Or if you forget about something, and all of a sudden you click on something, spend $10 a day, and all of a sudden you forget about it. Next thing you know it, you've spent 2 weeks went by and you spent $140. So the point is that this is the easiest way to start out advertising on Facebook and kind of getting your feet wet a little bit. okay? But you can only do this on a fan page, okay? They want your money. Keep in mind, Facebook wants your money, okay? You can read the terms of their advertising agreement, and they'll tell you to and stuff like that. And I think you should, and it'll tell you what you can and can't do. But so anyway, okay. So questions about this?
I'm confused about fan pages and how you develop them. And is it like a website or what?
Okay.
I mean,
Okay,
what do you
so-
put on it? Sorry, what would you do for this business if you had
Okay.
another Facebook page?
Okay, so let me go to my site right here. I'm on my site. This is my regular website, okay? And I was throwing some shout outs for Robert Allen because he did his gold mine series started again today, and that was at 4 o'clock or 1 p.m. Pacific. Okay, that's what that is right there. Okay, so if you want a fan page, you come up to this far, and we're not going to train you how to do a fan page because you can go on YouTube or Google it, and there's tons of people out there teach you. I talk about it a little bit in Global Success Leaders. In the marketing section, you can learn about fan pages. But if you click on this bottom, this arrow here, you come over here to create a page. They call it page now, not fan page. Create a page, and it pops up. It takes all of 5 minutes to do. What is this? This is a product brand. You should put a product, okay? You drop this down. What is it in? It's in the health and wellness. It's in the beauty or whatever. Let's pick health and beauty. It says right there. And then you could say a product name, or you could skip that. And then you create it. I'm not going to do this. And you answer a few questions. You can skip a few and come back into it. And then the next thing you know it, you have a fan page. And I keep them tagged on the side. I got a fan page, my Rick Billings fan page. We got a Global Success Leaders fan page right here. So this is a fan page. You can add an image here that shows up. You can add an image up here, and you can change it by clicking here. So you can put an image up here, and then you can take and do a few other things here. But basically, there's your fan page. An image, and then you just write stuff on it. And it's more on the business side. Because, see, when you're on your personal page, you can't advertise on your personal page. When you place an ad, you have to have a page to send it to. You can't boost any post. I can't boost a post on my regular page. Well, I'd be over here on my regular page. There's no boosting a post here because it's like a personal page. Okay? So, but you can, we can cover it later, or you can actually just Google and learn how to do a fan page like that, because there's plenty of people out there to teach how to build a fan page because it's very easy. It takes all of 5 to 10 minutes. Within an hour, you can learn how to do it. You can go to youtube.com, which you can find out anything in the world on youtube.com. That should be your best friend. Google and YouTube should be your best friends. Okay?
So what would you use? Would you use your name and then health and wellness, or how would you define that page?
It depends on what it's going to be for. If it's going to be for 3X, no, you come up with something that's more health related. You got to get creative. You got to get creative and come up with a name and stuff like that. I mean,
so you don't have to use your name.
No,
like if my regular thing has my name, Catherine Weiss.
No, there's people that make pages that
you don't have to use that on the fan page.
No, mine I use my name because I put entrepreneurship because I promote the business more on this. If it's going to be strictly a weight loss fan page or a health fan page, there's pages. The best thing to do is start Googling. I mean, start typing in Facebook. Healthy, and look at these are all fan pages. Healthy Holistic Living. This is a fan page. Look at what they're doing. You reverse engineer what other people are doing, okay? And you look on here, and they're getting, how many people follow this? 985,000 people follow this. Almost 1 million people. They're doing something right. They got a banner up here. They got a little, what is that? A fly? A horse fly? I don't know what that is. And they got all these posts. Right? And they got people following. That's you're building up a following. And you have a website link. That's a link to their website. I click there, I'm on their website. That's their website. I come over here, look at some analytics. Similar web, this site right here gets 1.1 million hits a month. 1.1 million visitors a month. This would be a good site to advertise on. Okay? I look down here. I glance down here and I see if there's any advertising links. There isn't. Okay? It's their own site. They don't want to let you advertise probably. But you can find sites to advertise on and put your banner ads on. Okay? That Tim's going to provide us. So, so who else has a question? You guys are too quiet. We got to have a little more interaction. Any other questions on this?
No, I'm good. I understand it.
Okay, good. Well, you're a techie, Eric.
Yeah.
Hi, Rick.
Hi.
Yami here.
Yes.
Hi, yeah. Just actually to add more information with regards to Facebook ads,
Yes.
because yeah, remember I was telling you before I've been doing Facebook ads
Yes.
since almost like a year and a half now.
Yeah, we're gonna have you out on the thing and have you help us with this too, also sometimes. But anyway, go ahead.
Yeah, so with the Facebook ads, sometimes it actually takes about 24 to 48 hours. So once you get your ads get approved, it takes about 24 to 48 hours to really like start rolling until you see results. Like
Okay.
people start to like or message you or comment you on your ad. So yeah, it takes about
So we
sometimes
should. So your recommendation is maybe we should have that window open 3 days or something.
Yeah, well, for me, I actually do it like because before my budget, I always only do like $5 a day for my budget and run it for about 1 week minimum. But I've noticed Facebook changed something. I don't know if if their algorithm has changed, but now I'm doing like $10 a day. I actually did a Juve ad.
Okay.
I ran it a week. So I got a few likes from it, but I stopped it after a week because I'm wanting to change the content of it.
Sure.
Yeah, so I'm just letting everyone know
Okay.
like $10 a day could get you actually more likes, but if it's too much, maybe you can do a minimum of 5 days to see if it's gonna like get any reach or like people to like your page.
Okay. Good.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Okay. Good input. Okay. Other questions or input?
We're good.
Okay. I want to go back to the view here to make sure everybody's not sleeping. Yes.
Rick, just curious, how many fan pages do you have?
A dozen at least, but anyway. You shouldn't get more than you can manage, okay? Because a lot of times you get too many, you can't manage them effectively. So don't get carried away too
Okay.
much with
But
it.
if you're doing like, let's say you want to focus on Juve and you also want to focus on something else like water for me, it would be better to have two separate fan pages rather than try and meld them into one, or not. What do you think?
Yeah, yes. If you're yes on the water thing, if you're posting a lot of stuff that's all water related and the health of water and how important it is and stuff like that, depending on the name. I mean, if it's a health related site that's natural, I mean that's the the ingredients of Jove and stuff like that, water, and you can mix them, then that's okay. And you're providing more healthy information, which I would say is better for people to do. Okay.
Now, how would you gear it for Dove? Can we take videos from the website?
Yes.
And you snap
Yeah,
it?
from the corporate website and put them on there. Sure.
How would you do that? You'd have to use the snap it, the snag it?
No, you'd probably use, depending if you're Mac or PC, you'd download the
Use the
videos.
URL.
Huh?
What do you do?
Okay, so let me show you here. Well, let me show you the simple way to do it. Okay. Okay, let's see. Screen share. Let me go to the Chrome. Okay. Okay. So let's say that I want to take and share a video. Okay. Let's see. YouTube.com/Rick. Okay. So here's my if I spell YouTube. Here's my YouTube channel. Okay. And I got videos posted here. Okay. And let's say this video right here, okay, of Terry with the Jove. Everybody see that? And I would recommend people to do this, okay? You need to make sure that you have a clickable link in there. If you promote my video, my link's in there. Corporate really don't have a link in there, but if you have your own YouTube channel and it's a piece of cake to upload videos, it's not hard to do. I'm in YouTube. I want to upload a video. I click on upload. Okay, a window pops up. I drag a video on there. I name it. I put a URL in there, and it's uploaded. Okay? Then you take this video here. I'm going to pause it. And there's a share button right here. And it pops up. You can share it on Facebook, Google+, Twitter, all these different sites. I click on Facebook, and it opens this window. I don't know if can you see this window in the screen share?
No.
Let me share my whole screen. Desktop.
So
Okay.
can we just
hold on. Time out. I'm on the video here. I click on Facebook. Okay. Opens up this window here, and here's the video. I can write something. I can share it on a friend's timeline, my own timeline, a friend's timeline, or a group or page that I manage. Okay. You don't want to share it on a friend's timeline unless you have permission. I can actually send it as a private message to somebody. What's their name? I want to send this to Heshi. There's Heshi right there. I can just hit send. I can add Nancy in here. As long as I'm friends with them on Facebook, I'm sending it to them. And I click boom, and I type a letter. Hey, check out this video. Look what this product does, blah, blah, blah. You now send a private message with a video link to those people on Facebook. Does that make sense? It's a private message, just like an email message. Okay? Let me take this out. Let me come back, take these out and say share it on a page that I manage. And it comes up and it says, what is the page? So I come over here to my Rick Billings page right here. I click that, okay, or whatever page I want. And I write something and I hit post. Okay? And now I just shared this video and I come over here to my Rick Billings page right here. Okay? And here's this video. There it is right there. And I go in a couple days, I'm going to see all these views on there. And I didn't write anything. I could have wrote something that said, hey, a call to action or whatever. And I could actually boost this. They might not take it because, again, it's got to meet their things. They don't like, some of these things, before and after a weight loss. But that's the way you can share a video. You can also grab this URL up there. I can copy it. I can come over here and I can write something. I can just paste it there and it shows up the same way. Okay? Does that make sense?
Yeah.
No, I got to get...
Can you give us a detail? Can you write something out in detail? Because I got to do step by step on things.
No, you're going to have to go on Global Success Leaders and see it because I have a lot of this stuff on there. And when you say write it out, what do you mean write it out? I don't know. You can watch this video again. You can watch this video again and be on our fan page. It's going to be right here on our page. If you're not in this group, you better get in this group because it's going to get.
I'm in the group.
Yeah. Team. It'll be in here, and then you can just kind of go to it and stop it and pause it and stuff like that. If you're not in here, come over here and join it. Ask to join right here, and then we'll make sure you're in it. Okay. But no, I mean it's just this stuff right here. I mean it's natural and easy because I've been doing it for 15, 20 years. But you just have to go and try it one time. When you try it, it's just so easy. Just go there.
Do I have to have a YouTube channel?
No,
Is that what I have?
No, you can go to YouTube. You can go to the corporate channel. You can go to.
But how? If I use the corporate one that doesn't have a URL, what do I put on there? My website address?
Yeah, if that's where you want to send them to. Yeah, that would be fine. CRPORATE. So here's a corporate channel. Let's say they post something. Okay. And let's say you want to show this how to apply Jove. You look, they put all these different languages. You got to be careful. You got to find the English one. So the English one is applying Jove tips. I think it's right there. So when you go there, there's no URL. Well, actually, there is a URL, Jove Skin, but that's a corporate site. But you can still share this on your channel. It's a corporate video, and then put your URL above there, www, whatever. And then if you do this one, I just picked this one. But, you should be sharing these videos like crazy. You could just use the corporate channel to share these videos. I mean, in my opinion, you should be posting a video. If you get into a routine. Every day I'm going to post one video. I'm going to go back and post one video. ARIIX has got, I don't know where's their video count here, but they've got probably 600-700 videos in there. I'm going to post one video from their thing every day. I'm going to go back and find some of Dr. Strand's. I mean, this is the kind of stuff you do. You go back several levels, and you find a medical minute here, okay? So you come up here and you write something about, here's talking about vitamin K and osteoporosis and heart disease. Share this, It's his opinion. He's talking about it, and you could say, God, I'm so glad that I found these amazing products, you know, that this doctor is involved in creating. Hit me up if you want to know more about it. You post it. Somebody watches a video, thinks, says, hey, they found these amazing products. Hit me up. They know you a little bit. All of a sudden, next thing you're what are you talking about that product? You got to create curiosity online. Okay? Questions on that at all? And again, there's a share button right there. Share. Facebook. Pops up. Okay, drag it over here. Write something. Let me just go back. Let me just share it. I'll share it on my timeline. I'll share it just like that. Okay? And then go back to my timeline. It's just on my timeline. And there it is right there. I'll live there, you know, Ray Strand. Yeah, I'm, you know, they look at it and say, what is that? Geez, they click it, it's playing. Now, obviously, I have my links all over my sites, and I got them everywhere. So, I mean, you know, to do it right, you want to put a little message or a link to it. But, you know, you can post videos every day. Okay, other questions?
Not for now.
Okay. So you we're gonna. I won't go into it now, but either next Monday or the Monday after.
It doesn't cost money to post, does it?
What's that? Right here? No. That's what we're doing.
It don't. Can you hear me?
Yes.
It doesn't cost money to post videos on your fan page, does it?
No, that's all free. Just anything post like that. Only if you boost the post. Only if you hit the boost and post. You can post. You don't want to get carried away, but a lot of social media people say post, 5 to 7 times a day throughout the day.
Mm-hmm.
You got to make stuff interesting, or people won't follow you. You know, if your stuff's interesting, if your stuff's value, if you're providing value to people, you'll create a following. You know, and there's
how do you get your first fan page? Do you invite people from your regular page to go to the fan page?
Yeah.
Is that what you do?
Yep.
And you invite? Okay.
Yep. You invite people to it, and you just, like, Iami was saying, you can take and do like campaigns. Like she said, you do a like campaign where you market to get people to like your page. Let me tell you what I did, back when they first opened the UK, maybe about a year ago. I created a fan page, okay, and I got likes from only people in that fan page from the UK.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? So I went and got 50 likes or so in a campaign from strictly the people are in the UK. And then when I advertise, I don't know if you remember seeing that, you can go back and look at it. It says, do you want to market this post to your people that like your page and their friends? And hopefully all their friends are in the UK. They're not all in the UK, but a lot of them would be, right? So I was targeting the UK market to get some reps. Does that make sense? Because I said, I went and got 50 UK people who lived in the UK that liked my page. And then I said, market to the people in the UK and their friends when I boost the post. So I would put a UK flag because it's very, very striking. When they seen it come across, it was their country flag. It's like putting an ad with the American flag in it. And said, we're launching, an international company's launching in the UK. So anyway, you got to think out of the box a little bit. And if you have a fan page that has a ton of all mix of all people, you really can't do that because there are people all over the place. It takes a sampling of your page and does that. So you can only really do that for a new fan page, okay? But once you start messing with it and you stay consistent at it, you'll learn all these little things, okay? And, as you're building, your business and stuff. Okay, other questions?
I'm good.
Yeah, everybody's good. Okay. So in the coming weeks, I'm going to show you, once we get our links with Tim, I'm going to show you actually how to put a banner ad at the bottom of any site in the world. Okay? Meaning that you create this neat little banner ad and it says, it's about 3x weight loss, and you want to go into Nutrisystem and say they got a blog on Nutrisystem, and you want that ad to show up when people click off of Facebook and go to it. I'm going to show you how to do that. It's not hard to do, and it's really clever. And there's a company. Okay, so let me explain a concept to you a second, okay? No, I better wait because it's going to take too much detail. And maybe I'll do it next week until you can do it, because as soon as I feel like it's going to be powerful, and it's actually it's a free way to do it. And let's say let me just pick on Bill Cosby because he's such a big name. So you see these things flying down Facebook about some of the troubles he's got into, okay? And it's a big thing, and people are curious, right? So if you post that article and they click on it, and that link comes up on the Huffington Post or the New York Times or whatever, your ad can be at the bottom for weight loss. Now you might not say it's relevant for that, but they get it could get a lot of clicks if you're on something that's hot. Okay, so I'll show you and prepare some stuff to show you as we go along here. Okay, but I almost need this link, and I need to see some of the graphics that he's putting together and stuff like that to market with. Okay. So I'm still been working on the co-op stuff, and hopefully that's gonna, when I get it and can start advertising, to get some numbers and stuff like that for the 3X fat loss. Then we'll get co-op going so people can buy into a co-op each week that we can run ads on, some very popular websites and stuff like that, some banner ads. So we'll be doing that. So, okay. Last call for any questions at all. You can unmute yourself in the bottom left-hand corner of the screen. Ask me a question. Otherwise, we'll call it an evening. It's been a little bit over an hour.
Is that 3X weight loss? Is that a new product that's coming out?
Yeah, 3X fat loss is a for people that don't know, 3X fat loss is a system Tim Sales has been working on for 3 years. That actually it's a affiliate program that we can promote. It's $97. Once you buy into it and go through the first 2 phases of the course, he will let you promote it, give you a link. You have to go through the first 2 orientation implementation phase. It takes about 3 hours. He won't let you promote it unless you go through that. And there's tests along the way. He's real particular. He's put over $350,000 of his own money into it. Okay? He'll make that back pretty quick. And so we sell this program for $97. When it sells, we get 50 to 60% commission, which generates marketing money, advertising money to advertise again and to keep going. So let's say that I tell you for every $25 you spend, you'll get a sale, and your sale's worth $48.50. So you're saying I could spend $25 on marketing and get $48.50 back because it's showing some consistency. It'll change a little bit here and there. That would be a pretty good return. What if we could spend $12 and get $48 sale? Maybe it's $30 and get a $48 sale. Who wouldn't want to double their money, right? Then when people buy in a system and they go through his program, okay? Me and my wife started it today. I've lost a lot of weight in the thing, but I'm starting to lose more. So we started a program again today. It's unreal, this program, okay? So when they buy the clinical pack, we get the points if we're an ARIIX rep, we get the points. If you're not an ARIIX rep, it goes to the person that got you into the 3X fat loss program. So yes. So it's an affiliate marketing program that's tied into network marketing, which has really never been done before. It's amazing. And it will change the industry. There will be people that copy us, but I tell you what, he spent 3 years developing this program. This program is unbelievable what it's going to do. And he's going to have one for men and one for women, totally separate. One's geared to men, one's geared to women. And this is phase 1 of the 3X fat loss. He will have phase 2, phase 3, phase 4, and phase 5. Okay? And you'd have to be early on to hear what he talked about in phase 5. It's for the, it's going to be pretty fun. And we'll probably be able to make money all along the way in all these phases. Because there'll probably be a little bit of upsell, I would imagine. as you go along, which is good.
So if I develop a URL, okay, I send out a URL. I don't have to have a web page for that URL. I can just redirect that,
Yeah,
right?
you use a URL to redirect it to your affiliate link. So they don't have to. So you don't have to remember this long, weird affiliate link.
Right.
Rick, I have a quick question.
Okay.
Are you going to focus on either the men's or the women's program, or are you going to do both?
I'm going to do both because I'm going to advertise. I'm going to take, I'm going to spend the money to advertise. I'll do a few free things here and there on my fan pages, but I'm going to spend money to advertise. I'm going to do what all the big players do on the internet, and that's buy advertising.
So that's going to be your primary source of getting leads, to advertise online?
Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, anything else?
So you're going to have a separate pool for the men's and the women's?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because they would be on some different sites. So,
Right.
It's going to, it would be on some different, websites. Some that are more geared to men, like hunting. We might have some on some hunting and fishing sites.
Yeah.
There's one that's called Shotgun News, and so that versus we put the women's on there. Put the women's on maybe something that's more, on the women's side. Maybe some gossip magazines. No, I don't know.
Oh, come on, Rick.
I know. There's, we can advertise on 40,000 sites.
Put it next to Oprah on weight loss. She's promoting Weight Watchers, which is the worst.
I know. Once you gain the experience of 3X and you know what's in 3X and you get that education, you think, how can these people talk about? How can these doctors
They're
talk
nuts.
about all this other stuff? They just don't know what they don't know. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we'll call it evening there. Thanks, everyone. I'll put the recording on our team site. Go visit Global Success Leaders. Go through the orientation section of Global Success Leaders. 90% of you haven't done that yet. Because I can tell. That'll walk you through. I'll take any suggestions back if you think I missed anything or something that would help make it better. Go into contact.
I got to do that. Okay. All right.
Okay.
All right.
Well, good night, everyone. Thank you. I'll unmute everybody.
Good night.
Okay. Good night.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay.
Good night.
Good night.
Okay.
Good night.
Good night.